Okay, so it is Sunday, August 16th, 2015, and something that I realized yesterday, or maybe whatever. So, as I was getting ready yesterday, I bought some new clothes. Big surprise. I bought new clothes. Story of my life lately. I'm obsessed with these pants that I bought. They're from Kohl's. They're kind of jogger pants-ish. I don't know. I don't know what kind of pants they are. Anyway, love them. They're awesome. Okay. Actually got this shirt because it's cool. Love it. Need it. Love it. Okay. And so I'm kind of a bigger guy. And, I have some body image issues. I've struggled with eating issues. I've struggled with an eating disorder for most of my teen through adult life. And if it's not a full out eating disorder, it's been disordered eating habits to body dysmorphia and all that stuff. Still struggling with that. Doesn't go away. It's a daily struggle. And so if you add all of that mess on top of having dysphoria because of me being transgender, it's just a goddamn mess. It's a recipe for disaster, okay? Like, it's not fun. And for those of you that don't know what dysphoria is, it's pretty much the feelings of uncomfortableness associated with the body that you're born into and the gender that you were born with. I guess the anatomy, the biological anatomy that you have. So me being born female but identifying with male, I have massive dysphoria with my chest and with my bottom area. But it doesn't have to be just those two. And in most people, it may be one or the other or none. Me, I have top and bottom dysphoria, and I have dysphoria with my voice because I can't stand my voice because it's so high pitched. I sometimes have dysphoria with other things because I think it's too feminine and it bothers the shit out of me. So you have good days and you have bad days that are usually associated with your gender. And so my dysphoria yesterday was in my hips because my hips are so damn big and so feminine that as I was getting dressed yesterday and looking in the mirror, I was like, God damn, look at your hips. You'll never be able to pass as a guy. And if anyone were to even look at your face and maybe think like, oh, what gender is this person? Maybe they are, maybe they aren't, who knows? It's like, look at your body and you will be given away. Your muffin top gives you away, Rylan. And so it's really frustrating to have a certain body type to be a trans guy because it's like, I feel like my body gives me away. And maybe you're sitting there watching it and you're like, well, just go to the gym. Why don't you just work out? Stop eating pizza. While these are all valid points, my friends, I do those things. I work out. I try not to eat shit. And actually, until I quit my job on Monday, I was usually walking anywhere from 8 to 10 miles a day. So it's like I don't live a sedentary life and I'm quite busy. And the part that bothers me the most is the fact that my body was completely ruined by PCOS, hypothyroidism, and Seroquel. Okay? 3 things that completely destroyed my body. Hypothyroidism shuts down your metabolism. Your thyroid is a little gland that is shaped like a butterfly right here. When that stops working, it stops your metabolism. So when I had my thyroid stop working, I gained about 30 pounds. That happened when I was about 20 years old. Okay? I'm not going to say how much I weigh. I'm not going to say how much I weighed before I gained weight because it's not important and it's triggering. So I'm not going to say it. Because it doesn't matter. This is how I look now. This is me. That's all, this is how I look today. Doesn't mean I'm going to look like this in a month. Doesn't mean that this is how I'm going to look in a year. But this is me now. Then in addition to having my thyroid problem, I was put on Seroquel because I have bipolar disorder. So because Seroquel causes you to gain weight because it increases your appetite, and I was taken off Seroquel only a couple months ago, and I was on that for 3 years, that caused me to gain even more weight. That caused me to gain, I don't know, another 15 pounds. Then on top of that, I have PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. That causes you to gain even more weight for no reason. For absolutely no reason. So, on a whole, I've gained about 100 pounds. A little over 100 pounds over the course of like a year and a half. For the most part, for no reason. My eating habits have not changed since I was in high school. My activity level has changed a little bit. When I was in high school, I was in track, I was in tennis, I was doing a lot of things. My activity has changed a little bit, but my eating habits have not changed. So it's just really frustrating that my body has completely changed, and yet my mental health has not changed. The way I look at myself hasn't changed. So even back then when I was thin, I look at myself in the same way with the same hatred that I did back then. And I'm not asking you to feel bad for me. That's not what I'm asking. I'm not looking for your pity. But I'm saying, as someone that's transgender and being bigger and having my body give me away, and having my hips and having my round face and having my arms and having all those identifiers give me away, give my gender identity away, is what bothers me. It's frustrating because, as I've said in another video, there's such a standard that I feel like trans guys are like living up to and like attaining to, of this very like buff, like ripped, like T-shaped, like T, like literally like broad shoulders, like slim torso look. And I certainly don't look like that in any way. You know, I don't look like that, and it's just really frustrating that I don't look like that, and I feel like I won't look like that anytime soon. I'm not going to say I'll never look like that, but I certainly won't look like that anytime in the near future. So it's just really frustrating that my dysphoria has really been getting to me, because I just feel like, I don't know, I hate that. You know, I just hate that my hips give me so much stress. Like, as a woman, maybe curves are good, but as a man, no. You know, I don't want to be like the funny fat guy. I don't want to be the Seth Rogen or the Jonah Hill. Especially as an actor, I don't want to be the funny fat guy. No. Do I want to be Ryan Reynolds necessarily? No. I want to be me. I want to be Rylan Taylor, but like, you know what I mean? It's just frustrating that these little things give me away, and I feel like I can't go to the bathroom in the right bathroom because it's like my hips give me away, or like the roundness of my face gives me away. I'm sure if I was skinnier that I would have like a, you know, a more angled jaw or something like that. And so, you know, there's a pressure, I feel like, in the community to have a very specific body type. And I don't know many bigger trans guys. And if there are some, like, holla at your boy. Because where are we? Like, where are you? Because I need some role models. Like, I need some fucking role models and some other people to look at besides these white, skinny, in shape, ripped guys, because it's bringing me down. These are standards that I can't attain to already because it's white guys. I already can't attain to that. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of frustrating. Just the... It's just frustrating, to say the least. So yeah.